Mic test, mic test, mic test, mic test, mic test, mic test. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ADSplay Monthly, the once-a-month video where I announce all the games that are coming out this month that are even worth noting. This month is going to be kind of laxed. There's going to be a very much a lack of content this month because ain't too many games coming out. So to even try to make this video worth watching, I went to a list to check out what videos they even have, what video games they have coming out, because I only knew of a very few, which are the only ones to really pay attention to anyway, in my opinion, because a lot of these are just, for a lack of better words, not worth paying attention to. Like, they're easily missed. You know, they're very easily missed. That's the best way I can put it. So without further ado, let's get a rundown. If I can close that, get a look. So on May 4th, we have City of Brass. City of Brass. What the hell is this? What the world is City of Brass? A daring thief in a city. So this is an action adventure game. I'm not gonna play the trailers or nothing like that. I just want to get a good look, just get a look at what the game may look like with some screenshots or something. So let me yeah, we ain't gonna play that. We're not playing that. X out. Thank you. Let me you know what, let me head to Google. Let's see if we can find some screenshots. Oh look, a Magic the Gathering card came up. Magic the Gathering, City of Brass. So it's a first-person game, almost like a first-person game that's kind of reminiscent of what was the name of that damn game? Despair? No, shoot, what's the name of that game that had that? Had the dude as the main character, Corvo, in it. I can't think of the name right now. Let me look that up. Like the main character, the dude's name was Corvo. Dishonored. That was the name of it. Dishonored. Yeah. So it's kind of like a Dishonored game. Looks like. Is it worth bothering with? That's one of those games where, because we haven't seen too much of it, I would wait to see what the response is for it, and then I'll probably invest some time or money into it. Other than that, I probably won't even bother with it. Conan Exiles. Now this game right here, I'm worried about. I'm worried about this game. Being completely honest with you, I'm worried about it for a good reason. Because one, I think this is a remake for today's consoles. Like, I think this is a remake for today's consoles. I don't think this is a game that was, you know, like, I don't think this is a new IP. What the hell does this dude got his sausage hanging out? This is, wow. Okay, never mind. We not gonna look at that. Dude, X out. Damn. So clearly there's gonna be some nudity in this. Yeah, that ought to be fun. But this is just, for whatever reason, this looks more of like an MMO than anything else. I think you can build in this game, as well as a number of other things. The only thing that really caught my attention was this big monster right here. Hopefully that's like a boss fight or something, because I don't really see anything about this being attention grabbing. Besides that sweet, sweet ass. That sweet, sweet ass. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna be that uncomfortable. Mega Dimensions Neptunia. On the 8th, nah, that's not worth paying attention to. Darkest Dungeon, I have that game, so we ain't gotta worry about that. Death Road to Canada. This looks like something interesting. Death Road to Canada. Oh man, what the hell? Wait a minute, I think this game got some flair to it. Death Road to Canada. This looks like something I would play. Just for fun. Like, every now and then you gotta break away from the seriousness, and this looks like that game that will actually do that for me. Death Road to Canada. Oh, Canada. Most definitely. We got Trailblazers. I think this is one of those games I've seen on, it's almost like a racing game. Yeah, it's like a racing game. I want to say that it's like, I want to say that the game is like Hydro Thunder, but I've been waiting on the Hydro Thunder to for like forever and a day, and we ain't getting it yet. So that's whatever. May 8th, they got the Destiny 2 Warmind. I think that's an expansion. I don't know. I don't keep up with the Destiny, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I barely play first-person shooters as it is. Through the woods, over the mulberry bush and through the woods. Let's see what this is. I swear, if this got anything to do with Little Red Riding Hood, I'm sold. If this got anything to do with Little Red Riding Hood, I'm sold. Oh, this is a game that's already out? So this must have been one of those games that was released as an indie game. Did my light go down? Oh, it didn't. I guess I'm tripping. This must be a game that was released as a digital download or something. Yeah, like people already completed this game. So this is just like a re-release on disc. That's not anything worth paying attention to. Laser League. Now this is a game I'm actually hype about. And I'm gonna tell you why. I seen, like, when the beta for this game was out, I couldn't play it because, you know, my laptop was kind of like, well, shit. So I couldn't play it on Steam when it was beta. So now that they're bringing it to console, I'm definitely getting it because I feel like I can really get some good playtime out of this. And possibly get a team together and we can do like a 3-on-3. That's basically what it is. It's basically like a 3-on-3 battle type of simulator, where it's like you have your 3 people on this side, or you have a number of people on this side. I think the maximum that can be on each team is 3, and then and I think either you can make it like a 1v1 or like a 2 versus 2, or even do like a 3 versus 3. So most definitely this does look like something that's worth yeah, that right there is going to be like the next big game that you see a lot of people playing on stream. But I just want to play it just because it look cool. Look cool as fuck. Look cool as fuck. So that definitely is a reason to buy it. Next up. Hyper Sentinel. Looks like one of those games you play during downtime. Looks retro as hell. Not gonna say that it's boring, but it's one of those games you'll have to play during downtime. I don't really think people are gonna be really interested in playing that. Horizon. Like, I'm not going over all the games. Like, I'm just trying to see what else is out there. Little Witch Academia Chamber of Time. Now, I don't know if this is supposed to be the sequel or if this is like the first game, because I've seen some pre-orders for this a while back, and I think this is actually kind of interesting. I think it's kind of inspired by like anime, or either there is an anime about it, I'm not sure, but regardless of the fact, it does you know, show itself to be a pretty promising game. Definitely worth the attention, and I just might end up bothering with getting it. Yeah, I think this is going to be worth the buy. I think this is going to be one of those games that only like a select few that understand how good that game is going to be are going to get it. Cities, skylines, natural disasters. Fuck that shit. Dragon's Crown. No. I played the first Dragon's Crown. Didn't really like it like that. I still got the collector's edition from that too, but all my stuff is back, you know, with my mother back when I left Louisiana. She got that in storage somewhere. Omen Sight. Now this is a game I did look at. Omen Sight actually catches my attention. I seen it a couple times. Didn't know what to think. And Omen Sight is coming out on the 15th. And it's pretty cheap too. It's $15.99 to $19.99. So I'm assuming if you have PlayStation Plus, they're gonna reduce the cost of it. I don't know. It looks kind of cool. It's one of those games like I'm not just gonna count it out. It looks like a game that's worth that's actually gonna be pretty fun. So here's the thing about me and video games, right? Since I was little, I've always been, you know, I've played so many games since I was like 3 that I could just look at a game and I can tell whether or not it's going to be trash or whether or not it's going to be good. And there hasn't been a time where I was wrong on that. Like, you could just look at the way that they make the game and you can gauge just from the screenshots. Not to try to make myself sound like extra esper or whatever, but like you could just look at the game and you can tell if it's going to be trash or not. That's why I didn't play Kingdom. A lot of people playing Kingdom only playing it because it's, you know, I honestly feel like they thought they were going to get another arrow to the knee moment, and they didn't. Or rather, they did. But the gameplay of that game is pretty ass, from what I heard. Deadman Definitive Edition. Hitman Definitive Edition. Not really a Hitman fan. I don't want to piss nobody off by saying it. Forgotten Annie. H1Z1. Now, this is a game that has like a lot of attention. I know a lot of people have been playing this on a professional level. And it's pretty much up there with like what's the name of that shooter? Counter-Strike Offensive. It's pretty much up there with that. So that's one thing. One Piece Grand Cruise. Now this game is supposed to be like a virtual reality game. This is supposed to be like a virtual reality One Piece game. Not really expecting anything with this. One, because I'm not gonna invest no money in this crap. Two, because how many VR games actually was out there? Like, I think the only redeeming quality about this is that people are going to be using it to try to get a close up on Nami's boobs. That's it. That's it. Nami and Nico Robin's boobs. The people are really going to try to get a close up on that. Like, really? Look at that plot. Think people are not going to try to get a close up of that plot? But anyway, it's a virtual reality One Piece game, which on paper seems cool. I just got a funny feeling that the controls are going to be shitty. And there may be some hilarity that comes with that, but at the end of the day, it's like, is it really going to be worth the money? You know, maybe for the bigger names out there, but I don't really have money to waste like that, so can't really play it like I would like to. If I had extra disposable income, maybe just for shits and giggles. But I need games that actually make sense. Disco Dodge. See, this is a game worth money right here. Disco Dodgeball, yes. I would play some Disco Dodgeball. Like this looks, and this robot got a mustache. Hell fucking yes. This game right here just screams money. Disco, dude, I'm getting this. Disco Dodgeball. What the fuck is this? I don't know if y'all seen that. Why the hell did that come up? Yeah. So Disco Dodgeball, May 22nd. One Piece Grand Cruise, May 22nd. Then we get to the good stuff. Dark Souls Remastered. That's coming out on the 25th. Now, me personally, I didn't start playing Dark Souls until Dark Souls 2. I never played the first Dark Souls, so this is actually going to be a good chance for me to play the first Dark Souls. So that game, I can tell you that I'm interested in getting. Detroit Become Human, Pixel Junk Monsters 2. This doesn't. Let me take a look at that. I'm assuming this is supposed to be like a tower defense game. It is. I don't really care for tower defense games. Detroit Become Human. Definitely get, like, you guys see me play the demo. I got every ending in the demo, and I definitely, you know, I definitely have to play the full game. Like, that's without a doubt one of the games I'm going to get this month. Detroit Become Human. It's just a sad thing that all those games are coming out at the end of the month. Dark Souls Remastered is coming out on the 25th. Detroit Become Human coming out on the same day. So that right there kind of pisses me off a little bit. But other than that, you know, it's not bad. Yoku Island Express. Yoku's Island Express. This looks like this looks interesting. And I haven't played a platformer in a minute. This one looks like it's going to have some pretty unique mechanics to it. Like, I just feel it. Wait a minute, is this pinball? It's pinball. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing this. Yeah, this actually looks kind of interesting. This really doesn't look that bad. That one looks like that actually looks like a fun game. Next up is Agony. Now, this is a game that I reported last month was going to come out, but they pushed the game date back. Like, this is actually supposed to be out last month, and this is supposed to be like a first-person, or at least it's going to be out on console. I don't know if it's out on PC. This is supposed to be like a first-person survival horror game where you have to escape from hell. Definitely seen the trailer for it. I like the trailer. Most definitely, and this looks like something that I really want to play. Again, it's just sad that it's coming out at the end of the month, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's on the 29th. And then we have Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. You guys know how I feel about this one. I think I made a video on that. Then we got the Sega Genesis. Wait a minute, what's in the Sega Genesis Classics? You know, the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Edition. I'm not interested in buying that again. I'm really not. In a sense, it would be nice to replay some of the past games, but if they would have just did right and not put all these extra games in there, like, it's 8 games in there that shouldn't even be in there. It makes no sense to put them in there. If you're gonna give me the latest version of the game, just give me the best version of that series. You know what I mean? And put the rest in like a glossary or like an index or something to talk about the history of it. But don't give me the game, because I feel like you're trying to give me bullshit to jack up the price, and I'm not supporting that. Yeah, Sega Genesis Classics. Do they even have a list as to what the games are going to be in this? They say over 50. If this game doesn't have this game doesn't have the Altered Beast. Yeah, they got Streets of Rage in it. Yo, we got to find out how many games are going to be in this. Like, we got to see what the confirmed games are for it. Note the digital download edition replaces Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with Eternal Champions. The games Iswad City, Under Siege, and Golden Axe 2 are not included. They moved to Volume 3. Okay. Well, why would anybody get rid of Sonic 2? Don't want to play Sonic 2 with a digital download? Why? What the hell? That don't make no sense. Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi. Wait a minute. Am I even on the right thing? I want to know what's going to be on this. Look at the consoles, but what's the confirmed games, though? Sega Genesis. I hope this is the. I hope that this is the list. Yeah, Sega Genesis Classic 2018 release. Okay. Sega will be re-releasing a compilation of all the games included in the compilations listed above, except for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, in an entry simply titled Sega Genesis Classics for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and Steam, May 29th. So we're not getting Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Why are we going? Are all the games you're not gonna give us Sonic 3 and Knuckles though? Altered Beast, or at least we got Altered Beast. Comic Zone, that's a classic right there. Crackdown, the original Crackdown. Golden Axe, OG game. I played the hell out of Golden Axe. Shinobi 3, another game I played the hell out of. Sonic the Hedgehog. Played that. Space Harrier. Vector Man. That was a game I wanted to play, but I never played it. Echo the Dolphin. Fuck that game. Alex the Kid in the Enchanted Castle, don't know. Kid Chameleon, yeah, we got that. Kid Chameleon. Super Thunderblade. Rystar, yeah, that was kind of like a Sonic the Hedgehog knockoff. Rystar. Eastward Undersea. Echo Jr., fuck Echo. Bonanza Bros. Alien Storm, that's another good one. That's another good one. Biohazard Battle. Columns 3. Columns was basically like Tetris. Nobody give it that. Echo, the Tides of Time. Fuck Echo, man. Why won't they give us Sonic the... Here's the thing that why won't they give us Sonic the Hedgehog 3? Wait, what the hell? This ain't note that the digital download edition replaces Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball with Eastward Undersea. Man, y'all killing me. Y'all killing me right now. Like, why are we not getting Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Come on, bro. Why are we not getting Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Well, at least we get the original Fantasy Stars. Well, Fantasy Star. So we get Shining Force. Dude, we get Shining Force. Dude, we get Shining. Oh man, dude, bruh, we get Shining Force. Like Shining Force was, dude. I don't think y'all understand. Shining Force was my game, bro. That was the first RPG I ever played, and to this day, I consider that the best game ever made. Shining Force, the 1 and 2. Oh, bro, that right there, man, kind of gave me goosebumps a little bit, man. Like, Shining Force, though, man, that's good. At least we get Streets of Rage 3. That's good. Man, we get Shining Force, though. That's my game, bro. The sad part about it is I got all these on an emulator. But I guess to be able to live stream some of these, I guess it would be cool. And I have to deal with some of this. So I'm pretty sure most of these are going to have some type of graphical update. But dude, we get Shining Force, though. I'm so with that. I'm so with that. Landstalker. Wonder Boy. That's another classic. Yeah, this game right here was, man, I played, dude, this game right here, I remember the copy of Shining Force that I had, it didn't, like the memory card inside the Sega cartridge, it wasn't working right. So what I would have to do is that I would have to, like, cause I had family members who didn't want me to leave the game system on overnight for whatever reason. Well, they didn't want me, they didn't want me to leave the game system on for their reasons. But what I would have to do was, what I would do is that I would actually like put like a cover or like some black tape like over the red light on the Sega Genesis to try to like keep him from seeing that the game was on, and it worked because I ended up beating the game in like a week. Like I had that Sega Genesis on for like a solid week, bro. I would go to sleep, wake up, and I would just go in the front row and I would just play it. Like, dude, that was my game. And I begged the hell out of my cousin to bring that. When my cousin told me about this game, dude, I was blown. I'm so sorry, Maurice. I'm so sorry, Maurice. I'm pretty sure he's not watching this, but in case that he does, I'm so sorry, Maurice. He was in college. I was in 6th grade. He told me about the game. I blew his phone up while he was in class. Dude, I actually need to apologize to him. I actually need to apologize to him because that's like, man. We got the Two Toe Jam and Earls, Gunstar Heroes. That's another classic. Light Crusader. I don't know about that one. Alien Soldier. Not familiar with that one either. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Beam Machine, just another Tetris. Monster Lair. Don't know about this one at all. Dude, they got some classics in here. They got some real classics. Phantasy Star 3, Phantasy Star 4, Revenge of Shinobi. This is the first Shinobi game I got, and now I played the other ones afterwards. This is the only volume to have no physical release on disc, so is volume 5 gonna end up being like a digital download only? If that's the case, it don't make no sense to buy this on disc. I'm just mad that they're replacing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That's come on, man. Like, at the very least, I hope we still get Sonic 3. You know what I mean? Like I hope we still get Sonic 3. Matter of fact, let me check for that because I didn't check. Sonic 3D Blast. That's whatever. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. We get Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but they not putting Sonic 3 in there though. That's kind of sucky. Like, why are we not getting Sonic 3? I don't know, that one kind of hurt. Like, that one kind of hurt. Like that Sonic 3. Yeah, like that lack of Sonic 3 kind of hurt me. Slamming doors. Yeah, that lack of Sonic 3 hurt. That really hurt. I actually like Sonic. Like Sonic, dude, like, there's so many games I'm seeing on here that I used to play the hell out of. And I'm mad that why are they not giving us Sonic 3, bro? I've been tripping on Sonic 3 for like a good 5 minutes right now. Why are we not getting that? But I am hyped for that Shining Force though. I'm hyped as fuck for that. Oh man, and that's coming out at the end of the month. It is. That's coming out with the Street Fighter. So that's pretty much the games I'm looking forward to. Most of the stuff on this game, on this list, ain't even worth mentioning. Laser League for sure. That's something interesting. H1Z1 for the people out there that like to, you know, shoot. Goner. It don't matter. Detroit becomes so it's only like a handful of games this month amongst all these releases that actually catch my attention. You know, and that I know for a fact are going to be worth buying. Let's see, Conan Exiles. That's iffy. I don't even think that's even going to be anything. Yeah, Conan Exiles. That's iffy. That's not even worth paying attention to. Destiny 2 Warmind. For the people that like Destiny, I mean, yeah, it was gonna be something worth buying. Laser League, that's definitely something worth looking at. Little Witch Academia, Chamber of Time, that's something worth paying attention to. Dragon's Crown Pro, like for whatever reason, I know for a fact that game's gonna sell. Regardless of what I feel about it, that game's gonna sell. One Piece Grand Cruise, if you have VR, have at it. Disco Dodgeball on the 22nd. Definitely something worth noting. Dark Souls Remastered, interesting. Definitely a must get if you didn't play the first Dark Souls. Detroit Become Human, absolutely. Agony, absolutely. Street Fighter 30th, for certain people it's going to be interesting. For everybody else it's just going to be whatever. And the Sega Genesis Classics, so that's absolutely. So ladies and gentlemen, that was ADSplay Monthly. All the new releases coming out this month for May. It's a sad thing though, because like most of the good stuff is actually going to be coming towards the end of the month, which is crossing over into the next month where more good stuff is coming out within that same week. So it's just like, dang, y'all couldn't release these earlier than that? Like, I don't know. But it's whatever though. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm gonna post a link to this list that I'm looking at in the video description so you guys can look at it for yourselves. Until then, peace. Keep on gaming.